There was a season where everything I had been told to trust started to crack. Not one thing, not two things, all of it, at once. The news I had watched my whole life started to feel like a machine, like it was built to keep me afraid and keep me watching. Every headline louder than the last. Every story designed to make me feel like the world was on fire, and the only people who could save it were the ones telling me it was burning. The church I loved, and I really did love it, started to feel different too. The Spirit was there. I felt God there in a way I had never felt Him before in a church, but slowly the messages started to shift. Growth, expansion, bigger buildings, bigger budgets, the thermometer on the sign out front showing how close they were to the next goal, and I sat in those pews wondering when we stopped talking about Jesus and started talking about the building fund. The leaders I had trusted to tell the truth started double-speaking, saying one thing and doing another, and I sat there watching all of it, wondering how I had believed any of it for so long. I pulled away from the news, from the church, from a lot of things I had built my sense of security around, and for a while I felt untethered, like I had cut the ropes and was just floating. Here is what I did not expect. In the quiet of pulling away from all of it, I started to hear something else, not louder, quieter, like a voice that had always been there, but I had not been able to hear it over all the noise. There is a verse tucked away in the book of Jeremiah that stopped me cold, chapter 17, verses 5 through 7. God speaking directly to a people who had put their confidence in the wrong places. Cursed is the one who trusts in man, who draws strength from mere flesh, and whose heart turns away from the Lord. They will be like a bush in the wastelands. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in Him. I had been trusting in man, in systems built by man, in institutions run by man, and one by one they had shown me exactly what man-made things do. They crack, they shift, they chase money and power and growth. They protect themselves before they protect you. But God is not limited. And that is not a bumper sticker. That is the thing that started to change everything for me. The prophet Micah lived and wrote around 700 years before Christ. He was watching his nation go through a period of deep moral and political corruption, leaders who could not be trusted, systems that had stopped working, people who had let each other down. He put words to exactly what I was feeling. Micah chapter 7, verses 5 through 7. Do not trust a neighbor. Put no confidence in a friend. But as for me, I watch and hope for the Lord. I wait for God my Savior. My God will hear me. His answer was not to find better institutions. His answer was to turn his eyes to the only one who had never been the problem. That is what I did. Gradually, not all at once. I stopped trying to find the right news channel, the right church, the right voices telling me what to think and what to fear and what to chase, and I just came back to God. And when I landed back in my faith, it felt like home, like where I had always belonged, like God had been waiting for me, wondering where I had gone. Even though I know He knew exactly where I was and exactly what I had been going through, that is just what it felt like He had left the light on. My spirit felt full for the first time in a long time. My heart felt full. Not because my circumstances had changed. The world was still loud. The institutions were still broken. The news was still a machine. But I had stopped looking to any of that to tell me who I was or whether I was going to be okay. Isaiah said it better than I ever could. Chapter 26, verses 3 and 4. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord Himself, is the rock eternal. Perfect peace, not perfect circumstances, not a perfect church or a perfect government or a perfect world. Perfect peace in the middle of all of it, because the mind is anchored to something that does not move, a rock, not a system, not an institution, not a headline or a building fund or a promise from someone in power, a rock. Thousands of years ago, a prophet named Nahum wrote something that sounds like it was written last week. One verse, chapter 1, verse 7. The Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. He cares for those who trust in Him. He is good, not the institution that used His name to raise money, not the leaders who claim to speak for Him. Him, God Himself. He is good. And He is a refuge for people in trouble, for people who are tired, for people who trusted the wrong things for too long and are sitting in the wreckage wondering if anything is real. Come home. It feels like home. I promise you it feels like home. And He has been waiting, wondering where you went, leaving the light on. If you are in this moment right now, drop the word refuge in the comments. I will be praying over every single one. Hit that subscribe button and come on this journey with us. Every day we are going deeper into the truths that hold when everything else stops holding. We will be here. We see you. We are here for you.